This journey began with me in the middle of cervix cancer. I was diagnosed with cancer last year in August. Prior to that, I'd been chatting with Dr. N in my therapy sessions that I'm doing a job, but I do not have a calling. I do not have something that gives me absolute contentment. And I used to laugh with Dr. N that I could be an artist. I don't know. I could be anything. I love houses. And I studied architecture, studied this, finished. And then there was that yearning feeling. But fast forward, last year in August, I woke up one day. After a small run, I felt pains, went to the doctor. Check, blah, blah, blah. Stage 3, cancer. Hectic. Cervix out, some parts out, cancer, punctured the right kidney, blah, blah, blah. 5 surgeries later, survived in January, February. Chemotherapy, radiation, blah, blah, blah. It's within that becoming of healing that I realized what Fola is for me. One, I called my aunt to say, yo, bakit ke tshwerwe ke cancer? Oh, how tsebe teng mo lapeng? Yeah? What is ampulela eng? And I realized, no, there are conversations. I did not know my mother. Dr. Zanel, same as you. I did not know my mother. I still don't know my mother. She's alive. I still don't know her. I did not know my father's lineage, the depth of some of the characteristics and things that I did not know. 2, I imported a lot of products from abroad, cushions, healing, binding, blah, blah, blah. And I also incorporated a wide range of healing practices. Sislungi, Hindu, Avretic, African, Western, Eastern, Northern. So I did that. Yes, I'm in remission, full remission. I have some organs missing, but we are here. Yeah. I don't need them. I can survive without them. Yes. So fast forward, it then propelled me into this journey of Fola. It starts exactly like today. This is exactly what I had envisioned it to be. We are sitting, we are talking, we are drinking. Or not there, utsuba sniffy, or you are being yourself. Utsuba baby, no. We are who we are. Also, to walk one day, to walk into clicks one day, a clicks of the future. Sorry, I'm using the word clicks, but to work into a pharmaceutical store that is not pharmaceutical, where our indigenous medicines is not seen as witchcraft, where your Hindu medicine also has a space, where you can go into a booth and speak to someone holistically about anything, sislungi, and uphuma ba kunetoliki. Lo mama ukuvela ukuthi uthi hip yam ilose. And the reality is that when I had my womb removed, there were people that had their womb removed, including a 6-year-old because of a brutal rape. That woke me up to my calling. And hence we are here as Fola. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, I suppose anyone, but yeah. Thank you.
I also,
We are welcome.
Yeah.
You reminded me of the 6-year-old man.
She's talking.
She led me into finishing my book. She was raped for 15 hours. She ended up carrying a colostomy bag. When the gynecologist came to testify in court, she said, I've been in the gynecological space for 20 years, but I've never seen such damage. So the likelihood is that she will never be able to bear children. I stormed out of the courtroom when the judge asked her, what do you want to say to this man? Because she came into the courtroom and stood there. She had to identify the perpetrator. Then she said, it's him. Then the court said, what do you want to say to him? She said, I want to say I forgive him, but it's hard. I stormed out of the courtroom, and that's when I was pushed to complete writing my book. Because I needed to find the 7-year-old in me and heal the 7-year-old through the 6-year-old that could never have children. So if it happens, uzabe uncedwe ngabantu bakokwabo. That will make sure that she bears children. I still believe something. We don't have control over these things. Yabo? So, but obviously you can't be saying that to a white judge. But I'm concurring with you, and my prayer and desire was that I pray that she will never get to miss in being embraced by her own mother in the journey of life. Because abanyo mama, they neglect their children due to what happened to them.
It's a generation.
Not knowing indoba nawe mama dila nezakho bezikwehlele, but don't let your children become the victims of what happened to you. Hence I said to my son, you will decide. You will speak to God. You will speak to the universe. You will speak to whatever it is that you believe in. You will not repeat what happened to your mother. And also, you will not become what your dad has shown you who he is as a man. Because nguye. And I know the ones are now, Puma Apo. And as a result today, I look at him and I see a peaceful young man. When he said, I'm changing my surname to yours, he said, this is the reason. He said,
Next topic.
the name has everything to do with my destiny. Ne? And I had to wake up and listen. What is the name has everything to do with my destiny. When I'm successful, when I'm the soccer player worldwide, globally, I cannot let this man benefiting in like a surname yakhe. What is the surname that has introduced me to spirituality, to what it means to be a man, to what it means to be a child, to what it means to be calm and respectful and loving? It was your surname. So ngicela uthathe igama lakho as my surname. Wachinja middle name. What I want nothing to do with what my dad has given me. I know that ngokwe DNA ndingowakhe, but spiritually and beyond, I'm not his. What his second name, Gunina, which in the Portuguese language means glory.
Yeah. You know, yeah.
Enclosure. Dr. Ann?
Enclosure. Coming back to
Fortunately, you
the topic of Fola, right? She comes in for her session. She says, Dr. Ann, we're not going to do the usual program today. I just want to talk. Let's just chat. Namhlanje, right? This is after she has conquered cancer, okay? And Namu, because she is the first person that I've worked with who actually had cancer. I didn't know how to deal with it, even though utrainiwe ngesikolo. But now I'm experiencing in real life. You know? She says to me, there's this group sessions that we have. And there I realized everyone, because I asked you a question, if you remember. I said to her, what made you come out as quickly as you did? She said it was my mindset. Because of the work that I had done before the cancer came, or I knew of the cancer. And she said, after I sat in these sessions with all the other patients, and I couldn't see myself fitting in, even though I also had cancer, because the conversations were different. I want to start a podcast where I will have conversations that are not based off being a victim, a patient, but being someone who's conquered.
I remember you said that you're like
And here we are.
support groups.
And here we are.
6 months later, that's where we are. Ladies. There's no cry. Mr. Zanele, there's no cry today. No, there's no cry today. No, there's no cry. He's shy. Nick, it has been an absolute pleasure.
So for me to see it from that point of that session to what it is now, I have, the core of my being is shaking because it took a conviction within herself. Not because of the work that we did, a conviction.
And also, because of the work that
Okay, and also because of the work that we did, but, right? a conviction in her to say, I want to bring in something engekoyo because I know the pain. Now, when a person curates something from a place of their own pain, there's absolutely no way that it can't be successful. I have been everywhere and around the world. I have experienced business in different industries. When it is that painful and it's that rooted, Fola is going far.
You say it.
Come out.
Cheers. Come on.